Welcome to BioStat Prime. In this video, I'll walk you through the complete process of importing datasets in SPSS, SAS, and Excel formats into BioStat Prime, also creating publication-ready graphs, exporting the results to HTML, docx, or PDF, enabling LaTeX formatting for publications, and saving graphs as PNG and SVG images. So let's begin by opening BioStat Prime application. As the application launches, you'll see the main window somewhat like this. In order to import a dataset, we'll go to File menu and then click on Open. So from here, we can import datasets of any format. BioStat Prime supports all of these formats and it will automatically detect the file format that you have chosen. We'll first go for SPSS extension, that is s.sav. So we'll click on wellbeing.sav and open. See, it will open here and we'll see a success message on the right hand side. Successfully opened. And also the name of the dataset will be mentioned at the top. Now we'll again go on into the open and then open a SAS file. The extension for SAS is .sas7b dat file, mental health, and we'll open it. It has automatically detected the file extension and opened without choosing the file extension. Then we'll go again into open to open an Excel file. Health control. This is an Excel file and we'll click on open and it will automatically detect the extension. In case of Excel, if we have multiple sheets, then BioStat Prime will ask us which sheet we want to open. I'll choose sheet 1 and it says it is successfully opened and a health control sheet 1 has been opened. We can see the names of the datasets being mentioned here and being displayed here, and also we can navigate between these datasets. To create some visualizations using these datasets, we'll go to the graphics section of BioStat Prime. These are all the visualizations that BioStat Prime supports. So first, for the sake of simplicity, I'll go with bar chart. Before that, I'd like to mention that whatever dataset we have chosen will be reflected in the visualization or the dialog box. For example, we are on health control sheet 1. This exact dataset with these variables will be reflected in the bar chart dialog. If I click on bar chart, as you can see, the variables here are exactly what are in the dataset that we had chosen. Now, for the sake of visualization, we first have to select the x variable, and that has to be numeric. So we'll choose age and set it as x variable. What indicates that it is a numeric variable is the icon 123 alongside the variable name. After that, we have to choose the y variables. So we'll choose multiple variables. After making these selections, we have furthermore options to either have a stacked bar graph or show groups side by side or fill the bars. I'll choose the option of show groups side by side. Furthermore, options of making the graphs better are like entering a title. I'll keep it as title 1. Label for x-axis, I'll keep it as x, and label for y-axis, I'll keep it as y. Apart from that, we can choose the color for the bars from the spectrum, whatever color we'd like to keep. Then just choose it. Apart from that, there's an option to suppress all the labels for counts and percentages. What it basically does is that it suppresses all the labels so that we can have a clearer visualization. For now, I will suppress it, and after making all these selections, we'll execute the dialog. So this is the bar chart for health control dataset. As we can see, the color of the bars is exactly what we had selected. The title is title 1, y-axis label and x-axis label. That is an Excel dataset. Now we will do some visualization for a SAS dataset that is mental health. For that, I'll create another output window, that's output 2, and then go to bar chart. Similar to the previous case, we'll choose set the x variable, then the y variables, and both of them are supposed to be numeric in this case of bar chart. I'll keep the selection as it is, show group side by side, and I'll edit the advanced options of title. I'll keep it title 2, x-axis label and y-axis label, and then the color of the graphs, I'll keep it a different color here. We can suppress the count and percentages for clearer visualization, and then execute the dialog. See, these are the bar. This is the bar chart for mental health dataset. See, it's very clear that this visualization belongs to the dataset of mental health, and this visualization belongs to the dataset of health control sheet 1. So this was for a SAS dataset. Now we will visualize the SPSS dataset, that's well-being. For that, I'll create another output window, output 3, and then go back to bar chart, set the x variable that is supposed to be numeric, and y variable that are also supposed to be numeric, and keep the selection as it is, show groups side by side, and just edit the title to title 3, x-axis label to x and y-axis label to y, and the color of the bars as some different color in the shade of green for differentiation purposes, and suppress all the counts and percentages. After making all these selections, we'll execute this dialog, and here you can see these are the bar charts for well-being dataset. So there's a clear difference between all the three bar charts for all the three datasets. So this was all about visualizing SAS, SPSS, and Excel datasets. Once our graphs are ready, we may want to export them and also save them as SVG or PNG formats. So for saving them as SVG or PNG, we just have to right click on a graph and then select download as SVG or download as PNG. As simple as that, and this graph will be downloaded to your system in a very good quality. This was about downloading a particular graph. Now if we want to export the entire output, like output 3, as HTML, docx or PDF, so we would choose this option of export to HTML, docx or PDF. For that, we are first required to download pandoc and give the path to the executable here. Wherever you've downloaded it, give the path here, and a path to the folder where you want to save this exported file, the name of this exported file that you wish to keep, and finally the format in which you want to download this exported file in HTML, docx or PDF. And finally hit the export button and your output will be downloaded as HTML, docx or PDF, whatever you have chosen, to the folder to the path which you have selected. If you're working on academic papers or documents that require LaTeX formatting, BioStat Prime supports that too. For that, we need to go to the triple dots, then Settings, select the Output Tables, and choose Show LaTeX in Output. This will enable LaTeX in our output tables. We can also customize the LaTeX column spacing in points to adjust spacing between table columns. We can increase it or decrease it. After making these selections, we just have to hit the Save button and the settings will be saved. This was all from my side. Thanks for watching this video. If you face any problems or issues, please revert back to us on support at the rate of biostatprime.com.